and it's time for makeup. So I've recently got out of the habit of wearing foundation every day, and instead I just opt for some concealer. So I'm using the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and I apply this in any areas where I have a blemish, any areas of pigmentation or discoloration around my skin. If I have a scar or a spot, I'll just apply it on there. What's really great about this concealer is that it's quite buildable, so you can definitely build it up to the coverage that you need. I have a bit of redness under my brows from getting them threaded, so I'm just applying some concealer there and around my nose because I tend to have a little bit of redness around there. And of course under my eyes, just to conceal any sleepless nights or just the darker circles that I have under there. I do feel like I might be boring you with this step, but I use MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW40 around my mouth area because it's where I suffer from a little bit of discoloration. So I use this just to even that out, and I make sure that I really blend it in around my skin so it evens out with the rest of my complexion. The Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Powder is one of my absolute all-time favourite bronzers. It's been a staple in my makeup bag for the longest time, and it just adds a really nice amount of warmth and depth to my skin. So I apply this on my eyes and around my temple and my cheekbones, and it just really helps to warm up my face and make me look a little bit brighter and more awake. For cheeks, I'm using the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk and Beam, and I mix these two together and then apply it onto my cheeks, and it just adds the nicest flush of colour. It's perfect for spring, and it just keeps my skin looking really fresh and youthful. For brows, I use the Benefit Goof-Brow, and this is just a really fill-proof brow pencil / wax, and I just follow the natural shape of my brows and fill in. I try to have a light hand with this because it's quite easy to get carried away with filling in your brows and maybe going a little bit overboard, but this brow pencil is just so easy to use. I've been sporting this eye look for the longest time. I can't get out of the habit of it. I just use matte coffee eye pencil and then run this along my lash line and just wing it out slightly at the corner and then smudge it out with a smudgy brush. I feel like it gives a really nice smoky, sultry effect, but it's also just the perfect amount for every day. For mascara, I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. This mascara agrees really well with my lashes, and I really love that fullness that it gives. This is probably the best mascara that I have used in a long time. For some reason I tend to agree more with drugstore mascaras than high-end. They tend to do a lot more for my lashes. And I also apply this onto my bottom lashes. I feel like I might have bored you guys with this combo by now, but I use Natural Collection Lip Pencil in Espresso, and I line my lips using this. And then I take my all-time favourite lip pencil, which is Spice by MAC, and I just go ahead and fill in my lips using that. It just adds a really nice warm base. And finally, I use the Glossier Generation G lipstick in Cake. It's a really nice soft peachy colour, which is perfect for everyday, and the texture of this is just so lovely and so wearable.